Back home, the government has with immediate effect imposed a moratorium on timber harvesting in all public and community forests for a period of 90 days to allow reassessment and rationalization of the entire forest sector in Kenya. During this period, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, in consultation with all relevant stakeholders, have been directed by the Office of the Deputy President, William Ruto, to constitute a task force and prepare a report within 14 days on the forest sector and propose appropriate remedial measures. Also, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry and all other relevant ministries, departments and agencies of both national and county governments are directed to jointly take prompt and decisive action to enforce the ban on logging. The Kenya Water Towers Agency has been urged to use all resources within the disposal to tame the rampant corruption in its water sector. Cabinet Secretary for Environment and Forest, Keriako Tobiko, said the agencies have a critical role to play in the protection of natural resources and therefore need to be managed well. Tobiko was speaking when receiving a report done by the agency on water catchment areas.
Notice that establishes the executive order of 2012 that establishes the agency requires them to present report the state of the environment and the water towers to the National Assembly and Parliament. I was informed that they are ready, just about to finalize that report, but they had wanted to highlight their findings and tentative recommendations before then they finalize and the report formally submitted to the National Assembly.
It is not about the institutions, but individuals in those institutions that may have abdicated their duties, and therefore something needs to be done, not to the institution, because the institutions have got policies, and these policies are real, and if followed and procedures are done the way we are supposed to have, then we would not have any issues. And therefore, we are just saying it as it is so that we can give the recommendations that we are going to have. The other issue that is also real, factual, is the replanting of trees needs to be upscaled. And this is not just by KFS, but by every Kenyan. We visited with you, Bwana Waziri, just the other day and found a CFA that has done a tremendous job. They have planted 918 acres over a period since 2008.